Hey YouTube, Chris with GFY Farms. Today we're going to be showing you how we raised our barred rock chicks using the deep litter method. We ordered these chicks in the fall so that we could be raising them through the winter and start getting eggs hopefully in the spring. For our brooder we used an old stock tank that we had, one of the real big ones. Put a bunch of pine chips in there. We had just finished raising a batch of Cornish cross in here before these guys, and I didn't change the litter out for them. I just added them in there with it. Here they've been growing pretty fast. We started adding some scraps into their diet. You can see me putting some oyster shell in there just to give them a little supplement. Whenever the litter would get a little dirty, we'd just add some more chips on top of it. By now they're fully feathered and they're going to do just fine outside. Until we get a coop built for them, I'm just going to be using the little tractor we've had the Cornish cross in. But you can see these guys are growing good and all feathered. They've been taming up quite a bit, getting used to us. So I just wanted to show our little brooder setup. It's empty now, but we used a big stock tank that we already had. I just washed it out, and we did the deep litter method. So this these shavings have not been changed. We just added to it. It doesn't stink. It never has. It looks pretty deep. It's kind of wet on the bottom, but the chickens kind of dig around in there, and we like how it turned out. We've got 2 heat lamps here. We had down to sub-zero temperatures. They're in a barn that is pretty wind tight, but not insulated or heated. So those heat lamps were their only heat, and I think the metal helps reflect it a little. We put a little tub right there to kind of help keep wood chips out of the water. Like this one's empty, but you can see they get a bunch of chips in there, and by setting it on that upside down tub, it helped quite a bit with that. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this out and use it for some insulation, some mulch on my fruit tree. That flexible plastic thing, that's just a partition we stuck in there because this trough is way too big for the 20-something chicks. They had plenty of room to run around and all, but I just wanted to kind of keep them in a little closer. Especially when they were little, I was afraid they'd get too far away from the light and maybe get cold. But they all did well. For equipment, we just used a couple heat lamps. This barn is not insulated or heated at all, but it doesn't really have any drafts or anything. And with that metal brooder, the metal trough, and the deep litter, our chicks stayed nice and warm. We had sub-zero weather, and there was some huddling, but very little. this is going to be their temporary home. It's one of our Cornish cross pens. The back part is all enclosed, so I think they're going to do just fine in there with the shelter. I did decide to leave the carrier in there just to give them a little more wind protection and a little bit of shelter there if they want. Yeah, you got some grass there. Come check it out. We did pretty good on this batch. We started with 23. We got 20 pullets and 3 roosters. And we lost a total of 3 chicks. One was dead when we got them, and one we lost, I think 2 we lost fairly early. One I think was just crushed. The other one I'm not sure what went on, but 3 chicks, especially for it being cold and I'm getting shipped in this cold weather, I'm very happy. Once we got everybody moved, I just cleaned this out. It is going to be I'm going to just go ahead and mulch my fruit trees with it. Um, it's already starting to compost, and I think it'll do just fine on the trees like it is. If you guys enjoyed today's video, like and subscribe. We're just getting started, but we've got a lot more to show you. I'll be building the hoop house for them very soon, and we'll have lots of other fun and exciting things. Make some videos about our goats and some of the other things we've got going on here on the homestead. We appreciate it, and you guys have a good day.